Hey, John, we rock some people's world. So
Yeah.
today, let's talk about how to test if you are brainwashed, okay? Because social media is fucking great at it, right?
Right.
Twitter's great at brainwashing. Trump's a good brainwasher. You know, people in high, powerful positions are great at brainwashing. Tony Robbins is a good brainwasher.
Yeah.
He's good, man. But, there are people who brainwash you for the good, and then I think there are people that brainwash you for the bad, and then there's people who brainwash you to be mediocre. There's a lot of different versions of it, but what exactly is? Why are we becoming this brainwashed, robotic fucking society that hangs on every single word that some hashtag this and hashtag this? We're like masturbate, hashtag masturbate. Okay, I'll go and masturbate right now. Remember those guys that we did? What was that? What was that? Artemis?
Yeah, Artemis, and what was Artemis's and Bruce Wayne?
And
PUA.
Bruce Wayne, PUA, yeah. When
Check him out on YouTube.
Yeah, John and I decided one day just to be very robotic in our life. Wait, there's a girl, go talk to
There's
her.
my target. Let's go say hello.
Right? Let's go make fun of her now so then she
Neg her.
likes me.
Neg alert.
But why are, what is it about people? Why are people so, they got to go with whatever is in right now and they're just moving along and it's like being brainwashed from one influencer to the next. And if you've ever met some of those fucking, when they say a YouTube influencer or an Instagram influencer, I met some of those idiots fucking living in Playa Vista when I was living there.
Yeah.
I met some of those YouTube influencers.
There's a lot of them out
and,
there, right?
and I got to tell you, I don't want these people to influence me anything at all.
I know, right?
Anything. The only thing I want to do is to run from them because their brains are like, oh God, I'm popular and I can influence people and I can get people to follow me. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like we become this fucking brainwashed society of robots.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of the things that you really can look at, it's like, first of all, let's create our own reality. And the thing that, the people that are brainwashing all of us or attempting to are doing is they know that what we see is reality. So they're saying, okay, we're going to make you see the reality we want you to see. And we talked about in the last one, like, it's very clear that universities and colleges in America have been completely taken over by very radical people who are spewing out extremism. People call it leftism, rightism. I don't know about that. But it's very extreme, and it's all the way to the idea of taking away individual rights, taking away the individual and going into a socialism, communism model. And it's interesting, just to give you an idea, like I have a friend who's a girl who claims herself not to be political at all. Yet whenever she talks, it's as if she just got all her talking. She doesn't watch the news or anything. She got all the talking points right off of whatever was on
Twitter.
MSNBC today. She doesn't read any of that. But it's so in our culture now. It's on every shirt. It's coming from the universities. It's coming from all the people she's talking to around her. It's coming from the chatter. It's everywhere. So, and this was what I said. I said, hey, did you know? And I don't want to, it's not that the Brett Kavanaugh guy. That 3 of whatever those 4 women came out and said it was fake, and they're even being indicted and stuff. She's like, oh, I didn't know that. She goes, well, it doesn't matter. It's for the good of all men. It's for the good of all women. So it didn't matter. So you see how this whole philosophy dehumanizes people in the good of all. It's the same as any communist. We got to kill these people, and it's for the good of all people, right? So, but what if it was me? What if it was your brother? What if it was your dad? Is it for the good of all people to destroy people's lives? And I'm not going in the Brett Kavanaugh thing. The point is that's the mindset, right? The mindset is it's for the good. It's for the good. That's not for the good. And we're America, and America's about individualism. That's what we celebrate. And that they're less and less celebrating that. In fact, we're not even allowed to have individual opinions that differ from other people's opinions. But now we're in this crazy age of social media like Twitter and things like that. I think they're basically evil. They're just preying on people's emotions nonstop.
Insecurities, fears.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's some thoughts I have. What do you think?
I think social media is the ultimate mindfuck.
Yeah, and also they're like, Facebook, Google. These things are.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Let's talk about Portal.
Portal. What's
Portal, okay?
What's Portal?
Portal, the big fucking thing that Facebook has right now, the Facebook Portal.
I don't even know what that is.
Holy shit, John, you're not watching it? Take a Facebook. You know what Facebook Portal is?
What?
So Facebook Portal links up all your contacts and everything else on Facebook, and then what it does is it's put in the corner of your room and it's on 24/7. So then if you have grandkids or you're away in college, you can look and go, hey mom, hey dad, how you doing? Hey Joe. So you know what Facebook Portal truly is?
It's a spy device.
It's a fucking spy device, and people don't get it and they don't understand it. This is what Facebook is doing. They're in your living room. They can see where you're at. They can look and just go, hey, man, look, Joe's got 10 books. Wow, Joe's got a stack of yoga clothes. Joe's got guitars. Let's run some ads about yoga clothes for him and run ads for guitars. And Google's got one of these things too. So they're all coming in there and people are letting them in. It's like you're allowing Facebook into your life so they can market more to you, because the more information that they get, the more they can control your mind. So you think you have this really cool Jetsons-like device in the corner. Wow, man, I got Facebook Portal. It's so fucking rad. It's great, but it's not, because they are truly in your life right now. You want to go and you want to FaceTime? They got group FaceTime now on the new iPhones, so you can do it. So you can have group sex on iPhone, right?
Wow.
So you want to go and see people? Use your iPhone. At least you're dialing out and being dialed in. But to leave a device sitting there just allows the company to know too much information about you.
Well, I think those companies, honestly, it's really looking at a point where it's clear that these giant companies, like, they always broke up big things like this. We used to break them up. That was, who did it? Teddy Roosevelt broke up all the banks, broke all these things up. It's because they get too much power. And they should all be broken up again into small, tiny fragments. Facebook shouldn't be allowed to be all over the world. It shouldn't be allowed to have this influence. It shouldn't be allowed to do it. Google should be broken up. They all clearly, even if you agree with, whatever politics they clearly have, if you agree with it right now, what if next year somehow somebody else gets a hold of it? It has to be broken up because they have way too much influence, and it's taking away our sovereignty.
It's taking away a lot of stuff. I mean, you're allowing yourself to be controlled by electronic devices.
Yeah.
You're allowing people in there. If you don't think that they're in there, that a big giant computer is monitoring and picking up algorithms and picking up things, we're controlled by all this stuff. I guarantee you that there's imagery that they look for and search for as each person puts on their Facebook Portal, right? Every single thing is being photographed and looked at and put into a giant computer and spit back right at you because it's about money. They're not making $129 or $139 on this stupid device. That's a loss leader for them. What they're doing is they're gaining access to your wallet. They're gaining access to your information. Not only that, there'll be people who will mess up and all of a sudden get naked or do something in front of it, and then boom. I mean, there's like blackmailing that can be done on that thing. There's so many things when you're allowing this in there, and that's what's so weird. We post all these things, and I've said it over and over again. You go on vacation, and you fucking post pictures of you on vacation. 3 more days left in Hawaii. Well, great. What are you, like, leaving Kevin home alone, right? So the burglar, so Daniel Stern and the other guy come and fucking rob your house. You're basically broadcasting to the world, and you think, these are my friends on Facebook. They ain't your fucking friends. Take a look at your friend list on Facebook, and you tell me if all those people are friends. And every single time you post, it goes to somebody else. So it's like you're broadcasting your personal shit out there to total strangers, and if we know better, stranger danger still exists.
Well, yeah, and these giant companies, one way or the other. Even if Daniel Stern isn't coming to your house,
Daniel Stern.
You'd rather have Daniel Stern. At least you were just getting a little, losing some T-shirts and a passport or something. This is much different. But yeah, I think I personally think that I'm much happier personally when I just delete Twitter off my phone, delete it off my Facebook. We use things like that for business so people can hear our ideas, so I share them. I try not to read them, but I get hooked. Whenever I get hooked on them, I immediately creates a negative reality. It's always end of the world. Twitter, Facebook, always end of the world. And whenever you leave, like you get emotional, gets you emotional. One day you get emotional, they get you, and then you post something emotional. 5 years later, you can't be on the Oscars, or whatever, that kind of shit. It's like then they use it against you. Like, we all thought it was fun when it started. Now they just use it against you.
Everything is used against you.
Yeah.
Everything is used against us. If you don't think Facebook's portal to the world, your world is not going to be used against you one day, you better fucking wake up. Anyway, we're done today, man. We'll see you on Wednesday's podcast. John Keegan's going to be here for lots of podcasts, so get used to hanging out with him again. And do me a favor, post this all over your Facebook portal. I'll see you tomorrow.
Till the next time.